You go, baby. Oh, well, I guess I'll see you shortly. Yeah. All right. Oh, Bernie, how's it going? Oh, doing okay. Let's see. I want to see if I can get the.
You know who's patching?
Well, we might have a chance with, like, well, hopefully, Culture. She, she, tonight she said she wanted to try to join us. But she had to get permission from her boss. But
She's what now, the only player going out.
yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can. Oh, this one. I'm trying to see one thing. The computer. I might try to see if I can connect the computer up to that thing, but. Hopefully, Kitty can make it.
She had notes?
Oh, well, so I didn't hear from her.
Oh, she had sent me an email. Sure. Nobody else will be the Toastmaster today.
Mm-hmm. Oh my. Oh, come on. I gotta speed up. A couple minutes off where I want to be at. Hotspot.
Let's start out with
Uh-huh.
first I was going to leave Mayo's speech, some of the product, and I was going to do some Toastmasters. And I said, well, I think if we want these people to get going, I think better. We already have sold out Toastmasters as it is. So I figured that start with the basics.
Yep. Let's see. I hope we try to. Well, don't talk about this. Oh yeah. So that did. So the little one works. Now, the big test would be if you try to see if you can snap that thing into your parts. Yeah.
So Robert, can you fix the GMT and help them with
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can do that.
Sorry, she down and Clarice comes, you can probably do the document. I didn't want them to sign it too.
Yeah. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Yeah, man.
You got it?
Well, yeah. Well, got it mirroring it. Yeah, and it's like, let's see.
Is that DXC's Facebook or is that?
Oh, well, so I use Zoom through. I log into Zoom with my Facebook account. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Start moving. Join schedule. Join. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing rendezvous. See.
Yep. And I'll try to get the shoe going.
Yeah, it's I mean, see if she wanted to speak.
All right. Yeah. Let's see. Hello. Hello. Hello.
See somebody short.
Let's see. Oh, it's a plug. It's in the floor. Just like a power cable. I don't know if it goes to the power up.
Oh, the desks.
Yeah, or the microphones. But then, so right now, well, we can see the basically the front part of the room, and I guess we can aim a little bit better. Like you see the, yeah, you know, if you do it this way, the less you get pretty much to make.
Right.
Or get the
Browser is at risk.
like basically because once you use the max time. Remember that was like the browser based on IE, but because yeah, it's trying real hard to get me good. Hey, yeah, man, use max time instead of other browsers. And,
So it's the look on the left hand side that if somebody were to zoom in.
oh well, yeah, well, see the left hand side one, that's me. Right hand side is this one, or is the cell phone, and then hopefully so else pop up and it'll make 3 or 4 windows on the screen.
Oh, so okay, so for each person.
Yeah.
I thought the room was square.
Yeah. Then hello. Now I guess we might have to do the chair thing. Hello. Hello. I know there's no way you're gonna be to hear that computer.
Hey, look, it's new time on gathering this in. And so I'm thinking Kitty won't make it because she's usually here.
Yeah. Well, I'll do is move this up closer.
And oh my, okay, Robert. This is the line. Oh,
What is it?
Nice to meet you. I guess. Choose a seat.
sit up there. Yeah, you can get there, that'll be fine. You want a corner there? And we usually start at time with functionalists would like to do that's one of our goals as a club. It used to be a little more functional and everybody, when we were a corporate club, everybody worked here, so it's a little easier for people to make it on time.
Okay.
But now that most of our members are outside and they have to travel, they, it's start about 5 minutes. Trying to get everybody out, student by what.
Thank you.
So what brings you to Toastmasters?
Well, I've been wanting to, I've had you guys on my to-do list for the last few years.
Oh, okay.
And I just haven't made it in. Yeah, so I know that you guys are geared towards working on our listening skills and our speech and all of that. So I said that's something I would love to work on.
Okay, great. How about you, Larry? Are you interested or are you along for the ride or?
Give it on for a ride, but I'm also going to be speaking.
Okay. Great. So do we have somebody else mentioning?
Oh, no. You can see how the third one is.
Yeah, I thought your thought was
Oh, I'm trying to test out the audio, see from.
oh, that's.
Yeah, because the volume of this one. So, yeah. Then hopefully. Yeah, 'cause right now there's nobody else who.
Okay. Did we, okay, so we never actually got a positive feedback from Coulter or from Mark's.
No, so I'm assuming that Martha's gonna make it. Don't that just try to give her a call?
So it's trying to be here physically or Zoom?
Oh, I think Zoom. She's in the office.
Yes, yeah. Okay, if you want to,
I try to call her.
yeah, check in with her one more time. And I guess I'll do another rendezvous to see if, because Jimmy, I did get an email from Jimmy. He said that he'd be here today. Right. And I'm surprised because she had actually asked me
Hello?
Hey, Coulter, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I see a nice picture of you, but I don't see you in person. Oops.
Oh, hold on.
Do you have any visual?
Oh, there we go.
Okay. My hair parted okay? Okay. I think that might be Martha coming in.
There we go. I see you.
Okay, I got your text, Coulter. You're on Zoom, but there is no sound. But you have sound now, though, right?
Yeah, I called in, so I'm on a different phone, but now I see you.
Yeah, I just noticed I had a text waiting for me. Okay, well, we appreciate everybody's patience here as we wade through this new thing we call technology and these virtual meetings. We're still we're still transforming ourselves to be able to accommodate people who actually can't make it to our meetings physically. So I'll go ahead and gavel us in. I did, for recording purposes, Robert, I did gavel us in at noon time, and then I recessed us until now. So we're actually getting started. Not too bad, only 16 minutes late, but that's okay. I only have one prepared speaker today. And I believe we will be doing a modified agenda somewhat. I would like to ask everybody to please stand and join with me on the back of the agenda. There's the club mission, so if we'll all recite the club mission together. The mission of Millennium Toastmasters is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication, leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. And I'll just segue right into our invocation and pledge. So everybody, if you'll join me in saluting the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Okay, today's theme is what makes us tick. Everybody has at least one thing, if not several things that we are passionate about. And one thing that I can tell you I'm passionate about is Toastmasters. And I welcome our guests today and our new member, Jimmy and Clarence. I believe you're just on the cusp of joining us, right? So today we also have Alani.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to get that wrong. And Miller, her dad Miller, and your son's name?
No, he's not my son.
Oh, okay.
Well, for my neighbor.
You're okay. Very good. Very good. Ezekiel. Okay, well, you can never start too early is my motto. I wish I had started at that age. So, to our guests, welcome. We hope that you find today entertaining and productive. We do have some agenda updates. Our Toastmaster of the day, Kitty Howard, is not here. So let's see. Tell you what, Robert, I already have you coming up for. Okay. Okay, I left my evaluation form over somewhere over there. Might have been close. Oh, The cookies are sitting on the top. Goodness gracious. Okay, so Robert will be doing Toastmaster of the day. Now, Clarence, see now, this is your second time here. Would you like to take a shot at being the eye counter?
The eye counter?
The eye counter, yes.
I'll try.
Okay.
Did you get closer?
Yeah.
Okay. And instead of asking, when you ask for their duties, you might want to just remind them of what the eye counter does. So, okay, and I am the prepared speaker, and Martha's not here for table topics, but Coulter, is that something you think you might want to try?
Try table topics? Sure.
Okay, great. And my evaluator will also be Robert. Right, yeah, and instead of asking them to stand and recite, you can just tell everybody what we'll be doing. Okay, so it is my pleasure to introduce our Toastmaster of the day, Mr. Robert Bachman, DTM. DTM stands for Distinguished Toastmaster. He belongs to 6 clubs, so you might call him a disturbed Toastmaster. But Robert serves as our Sergeant at Arms. He's one of our club officers. And he also serves in various other officer roles for the other 5 clubs that he belongs to. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Robert Bachman, DTM, as your Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much for your introduction. Today is the Toastmaster Day. I will lead up the meeting and try to my best keep the meeting flowing smoothly. In order for the meeting to run smoothly, there are multiple people who will be participating today. One of the first people that we have will be Clarence. Now, Clarence will serve in the role of our counter, and in that role, what he would do is listen to everyone speak. If you hear people say words such as eyes, nose, likes, or kind of like repeat word, well, not well, but or something like that. But repeat a word unintentionally for no good reason, where you could just a little bit better slow down and pause and take a breath. That's the type of words that Clarence is going to take note of in his our-time report. I'm going to be serving the role of Millennium, and that is more like a superset of what Clarence does, because I'll listen for pronunciation errors, grammar word usage errors, and I'll listen for effective words and phrases that are used. I will take note of it and add to my report. My final duty is to give the group a word today. That word is the word thwart. It is spelled T-H-W-A-R-T. Once again, it's spelled T-W-H-A-R-T. And let's see. Well, now I'm going to give us the definition of it. I will try to do 2 sentences. And first, the definition of the word thwart is frustrate and prevent. The simple sentence that we have on the card is she expected her parents to thwart her plans. Now, there's a different sentence I came up with. That is, in a story in which the princess tries to kiss a frog, make him into a prince. Father told him, don't kiss that frog. I want you to get a wart. So she had to go thwart his daughter from kissing fall to avoid getting one. So the idea is the concept of use word start to either mean frustrate or protect. Now, my humor sometimes threats people from smiling or laughing. We also have a timer, the vote counter. Let me welcome our newest member, Jimmy Bulkman. Jimmy, will you tell the group your duties as timer today?
As timer today, I will be using the timer to track the speaker of the day, which is Bernie. And how long is your speech today, Bernie?
Oh, thank you for asking. 10 to 15 minutes.
10 to 15 minutes. So I don't know how to use this for it.
Okay, well, that's fair, okay. And 13 minutes would be the green light.
Okay.
At 14 minutes, it would be the amber light, and at 15 minutes, it would be the red light.
Okay.
So just another 13, 14.
Sounds good. And I'll also be timing the table topics, which is supposed to be 2 minutes. So at 1 minute, I will give the green light. At 1:30, I will give the yellow light. And at 2 minutes, I will give the red light.
Thank you very much. Now we have introduced the majority of the key players in the daily meeting. Now for our person who will present a prepared speech today, let me share with you Bernie's introduction. Bernie will be delivering Controlling Your Fear from the Better Speaking series. His time will be 10 to 15 minutes. Toastmasters International's The Better Speaking series is a set of presentations offering instruction on basic speaking skills. It is designed to be delivered by members to their clubs. Presentations in this series provide new speaking techniques and facts that can help all club members develop their communication skills. Many of us join Toastmasters to overcome our anxiety of public speaking. Today's presentation will help us understand the fight or flight reaction we feel when speaking to an audience. It will help us take the terror out of talk. Bernie lives in Columbia with his wife of 37 years, Sue. They have 2 daughters, Tiffany and Rosemary, and a son-in-law named Sal. He enjoys puzzles, Scrabble, spending time with his family and friends, and reading, especially murder mysteries. Bernie has been at DXC Technology, formerly CSC, for 26 years, and joined Toastmasters to overcome his anxiety of public speaking. Please join me in welcoming Advanced Communicator Silver, Advanced Leader Bronze, Bernie I.
Good afternoon again, everybody. As I said, I am passionate about Toastmasters. And one of the reasons, like Robert just mentioned, the main reason I joined Toastmasters is because I did suffer anxiety when I had to speak in public. This is common. A lot of people join Toastmasters for that reason, but there's a lot of people who join Toastmasters because they want the challenge, they want to become better communicators, better leaders, better listeners, thinkers, and speakers. So today, like I said, we'll be talking about controlling our fear of public speaking. Along with your agendas for today, you see a little stapled packet of papers, and they have information that we'll be going over as far as recognizing what causes this fear, what the symptoms are, and what to do about it when we actually try to speak. Now, you might not know this, but even accomplished speakers still get nervous before they give a speech. However, the difference between them and us is the fact that they've learned to channel that nervous energy. We like to say they've learned how to control those butterflies and make them fly in formation. So, what are some of the triggers that cause us to panic and get anxious about public speaking? Well, your environment, anything that's new, unknown situations, the fear of taking risks, especially of failing, the potential of looking foolish, and the possibility of boring the audience. Now, personally, that first one on the list, the new situations, or walking into something unexpected, is my biggest trigger. I'm not worried about failure, especially in a Toastmasters club, because we call it a safe place to fail. I've been acting a fool for my whole life, so looking foolish does not bother me anymore. And the possibility of boring the audience. Well, I figured if they're bored, that's their problem, not mine. Seriously though, I try to be as engaging as I can and as interesting and as brief as I can, so that's one of my least concerns. Okay, so what are some of the symptoms? Oh, they're just about all physical, aren't they? You have increased heart, you have the shakes, the wobbly knees, okay, dizziness, even lightheadedness, and in some extreme cases, it might cause us to even go run to the restroom more than we normally have to. And this, I think, is probably what everybody feels, is that they can handle the emotional stress. They can imagine, they can handle the intellectual stress, but it's the physical stress that really gets to us. It really thwarts our ability to communicate. So how do you manage this anxiety? Okay, I said that accomplished speakers get nervous too. Their nervousness stems probably more from the fact that they're concerned about performing well, about getting their message across to their audience, communicating effectively, and getting a positive response. Unlike us, who we're just nervous, just trying to spit something out that sounds somewhat intelligible, and then get back to our seat as fast as possible. So, how do you manage? Well, the first thing is experience. Well, that's kind of like catch-22. Well, if you get experience, then you're just going to get nervous. And you're only going to keep getting nervous until you get the experience. It's kind of like applying for a job, and they want experience, but nobody wants to give you that experience so that you can get that job. Well, there is a way, though, with public speaking, and that experience starts with yourself. I usually start, I just speak by myself. I recite things, go over my speeches by myself. Some people will actually look in the mirror. I don't. I can't shave fast enough so I can avoid the mirror altogether. But some people will do it, practice in front of a mirror. Once you're comfortable with what you have to say, once you know what you're going to say, then you might want to take a step. Okay, you don't want to walk out in front of 50 people right away. So you turn to somebody, a trusted friend, a family member, and you practice in front of them. You can even ask them for what their opinion is, what they feel when you speak. So that might give you a little bit of feedback on how you might need to adjust your message. The next step would be go to a little larger environment, a club. Okay, like I said, Toastmasters is the best place because it's a safe place to fail. Everybody here wants to see you succeed. Then can do what Robert does. You can go to other clubs and practice. In fact, a lot of people who train and practice to compete in the World Championship of Public Speaking, not only they'll start with their own club, and they'll go around to other area clubs, and then they'll start going around the state and just to practice their technique and their information and their style on new audiences all the time. So another way to get that experience, and I do this a lot, is visualization. Did you know that there are scientific studies that show that when you visualize something enough and strong enough, that you can actually trick your body into thinking it's a memory, that you've actually done this before. So you've already done it before, so you can just strut up to the lectern and you can just deliver it. And I believe in your handout, it takes you step by step. Okay, start with the introduction. How you feel. Hey, you're being introduced. Time to pick your head up. And everybody's waiting for you. You stride confidently up to the podium, up to the lectern. And you smile. You deliver what you've practiced. Okay, you visualize this, and it actually becomes, like I said, a memory. And your mind says, oh, I've already done this before, so I can do it again. Another way, when we get those jitters, when we have that nervous tension, and we just can't sit still, we do what I remember doing things in grammar school, where the teacher would have us stand and would have our arms out, go little circles and backwards again, and just with your fingers, get your body to do something. I was competing once, and another contestant, he said he went for a bike ride that morning. So that's a wonderful way to get the nervous energy out of your body. You can, some people recommend, as it says in your handout, focus on your tension areas and just kind of flex those muscles. Starting with your toes and going up to your head. I can't do that because I get cramps in my feet and it stops me right there. Okay, stand and stretch. Obviously, you probably don't want to do that in the middle of a meeting right before you speak, but that is something that you can do just prior to the meeting. So once again, to exercise your body to get some of that nervous energy out. Rolling your head around, that works too. And deep breathing. I use that a lot. Breathe from the diaphragm. And the proper way to do that, to learn how to do that properly, would be to lay on the floor, put a book on your stomach, and when you breathe in, it should go up, and as you exhale, the book should go down. Okay, deep breathing does work. It will help your heart to slow down, stop going pitter-patter. It will help relax your body. One thing that I added to my list that is not on your list is smile. Sometimes doing the simplest thing like a smiling will help relax your face and it will kind of disseminate throughout your body. Smile, and when you smile, you look confident. So with all these techniques, okay, you should be able to harness some of that nervous energy. Okay, feeling some nervousness is fine because we want some adrenaline running in our body. That way, when we speak, we're a little more animated, a little more energetic, and people can see that we care about what we're speaking on. Also, what you have to remember too is that what you feel is not necessarily what the audience sees. They don't see your sweaty palms. They don't see your heart racing. If you're wearing a skirt or a kilt, they might see your wobbling knees. That's why I wear pants. But the audience's perception is not what we think it is. we think everybody's going to be staring at us. They're going to say, "Oh, that guy needs a haircut. He's wearing plaids with stripes. That's no." No, they want to see. Actually, they're waiting to hear what you have to say. They want to know what it is, why you're actually getting up there. Okay, so the next time you get up to speak and your body does not cooperate and you feel it's going to thwart your intention of getting up there to speak, practice some of these techniques. Stride up to the lectern, and when you're introduced, smile and give the speech of your life. Mr. Toastmaster.
Bernie, thank you very much for your presentation today. Jim, may I have a time report for how long Bernie spoke for today?
Bernie spoke for 12 minutes and 13 seconds. Barely missed the 13 minutes.
Jimmy, thank you very much for your time report. Now we have reached the table topics portion of today's meeting, in which participants were given a chance to speak in an impromptu manner and doing so without using notes. Please welcome Coach Tilton, the current Area 43 director. She will serve as our table topics master of the day.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes.
Yes, we can.
Okay, great. I wrote a few notes as Bernie was talking, and here's how I want to begin. Albert Einstein defined insanity as doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. By that definition, we all are sometimes, if not often, insane. Who would like to be my first contestant on Table Topics? And I may read the question first if you prefer, before I get a volunteer.
Well, I could try the first one.
Okay. All right, Robert, here's the first question. Tell us something you've done that others might say is insane.
Oh, all right. Yeah, all right. Like, so tell others what you have done that others might say is insane.
Is insane, yes.
All right. Well, I think I have a real simple answer to that one. I have a physical sheet of paper with me to go along with it. The thing that I've done that some people consider to be insane is that, and remember, Bernie mentioned that I'm a member of 6 different Toastmasters clubs. Yeah, that, you could say that's kind of insane. I actually took the time to write down how many meetings that is for the given 12-month period. It is pretty close to 144 of them, basically about 12 meetings a month. So I actually took the time, look down each club, a certain Wednesday meeting, start them off when I get there at the meeting, track what I'm doing each of them, wrote down all the possible CL names I have, I darken them out when I get done with it. When I work through my pathways plan, I'll blank out each of the projects that I'm working on, so I know, hey, minimize repeating that one until I go to another path. I do that for a simple reason, to stay organized. Right now, if you used to come to my desk, you see something very interesting. You see a stack of computer books and a stack of Toastmaster stuff. If you come to my house, well, let's see, if you come to my new house, what you see is a stack of Toastmaster stuff, a stack of movies, and a stack of computer books. If you go to the old house, got destroyed in a hurricane, what you see is a stack of computer books, a stack of destroyed Toastmaster stuff, and a stack of rubber. Now, the key is that just emphasizes that I have to be organized, because literally I don't have the extra time to spare not being organized. That's part of the reason why I joined Toastmasters was to practice my time management skills. For me, I have plenty of time to go home and watch television, plenty of time to go use the internet. Even like right now, sometimes use the internet by having it do the meeting through the internet, but that's not quite the same. But my biggest thing is use my time more effectively, and hopefully use it in a positive way. I try to actually learn something by participating in Toastmasters, but I also have my stuff I need to do with my family. So if I know when and where my meetings are, then as long as there's no problem at home, I can participate in Toastmasters stuff with no problem. So that's why I write the stuff down on paper. I can't say I use scheduling, but the way that I should, that's something I have to work on better because it helps me better on the job. But as far as my fun and personal life, I try to keep track of this. Eventually, when I do that, I work related stuff to it. I'll tell my boss that. I'll do my review in a few days. I'll transfer control back to our team Toastmaster coach.
Thank you, Robert. The definition of the phrase, what makes one tick, is it is the things that motivate one or make one behave in a certain way. Our next volunteer, the question is, what or who motivates you to get out of bed every day? Do we have a volunteer? What or who motivates you to get out of bed every day?
Would you like to get up and volunteer? Okay, we have a volunteer.
Morning. How you all doing this morning?
Nine.
Is everybody in good shape?
Yes,
All right, that's fine. I love to see you all in such spirit, a good spirit. I hope to see you all next time. I'm here. But right now, I am going to let you know that my children encourage me, my grandchildren and my children encourage me to get up every morning. And I love it. And I love it because they're just fired up to go to school. And my daughter, she's just ready to go to work. Yeah, and my son-in-law, he is just a person that is going to be very fronting. You know, he shows that image to all of us. And I recently moved here from New York. Yes, so I wanted to let you all know that I appreciate the state here.
yes.
So Carolina, I just knew it was going to be so cool and calm. But it could be challenging, you know, because like New York is a fast-moving place. So is South Carolina, but it's a little slow. Yes, but I appreciate seeing you guys. And this little man here next to me is my neighbor. And he's quite a bundle of fire, you know? Yes. I appreciate everything else that goes around me. I see that life here in this state is being encouraging. I meet a lot of people like you guys, especially my daughter. She speaks a lot, you know? I gotta listen to her. I like listening to things that she said to me because it's very invigorating. I love her. My grandchildren is very studious also. She works in an environment that is very challenging to live with kids.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and I would like to say it's nice being here. I appreciate it very much.
Walter, I think we have time for at least maybe one more.
Okay, sure. I have a good one here. Well, Bernie in his speech talked about the fear of public speaking. What is it about public speaking that makes you anxious, and how do you overcome it?
Thank you very much. My name is Clarence Victor. Glad to be here today. Can you repeat the question for me one more time?
Sure. In Bernie's speech, he talked about the fear of public speaking. What is it about public speaking that makes you anxious, and how do you overcome it?
Being thwarted, frustrated sometimes with different things going on in society. So you want to hear and get these ideas out to everyone in a clear, concise way that can resonate with people from different walks of life, different backgrounds. Just the whole aspect of communicating your ideas in the public forum can be very overwhelming. So to overcome that, I think of the bigger picture, instead of my own personal insecurities and my personal beliefs about myself that I'm constantly working on daily to overcome, thinking about the bigger picture of how can what I'm about to say affect people, how can we be better thinkers, deeper thinkers, progressive thinkers. Once I focus on that issue at hand, it allows me to perform and do what's necessary. I use that for all parts of my life. So that's pretty much how I deal with it. Deep breathing, definitely part of it, and just visualizing part of it. And that's pretty much it. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, was that all we have time for, Bernie?
I think so. Let me just double check my time here. Yeah, it's not enough. Yeah. I think that.
Okay.
Thank you, Coulter.
Okay, can we call for a timer's report?
So yeah, that's good.
Robert spoke for 250. Sorry, what's the gentleman with the leather black jacket's name? Sorry, what's your name? Miller. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Miller, you spoke for 2 minutes 11 seconds, and Clarence spoke for a minute 4 seconds. So.
Okay, great.
What was that last one?
Clarence spoke for 1 minute and 4 seconds.
Okay, great. Thank you. Ready to turn this back over to Robert.
Okay. Coach, thank you very much for filling the role of table topics master today. Those were 3 very good questions. And, well, I guess I'll be the first to that. I'll do my January driver report. Now, we have reached the January driver, we have reached the evaluation portion of today's meeting, in which we'll give feedback to our prepared speakers, and we'll have a timers report, archive report, marriage report, and a brief evaluation of the meeting itself. First, we'll start with evaluation for Bernie I's prepared speech, which will be given by myself, Robert Baldwin. Bernie, you did an excellent job with your speech today. Let's see. Well, I would say that you did a fairly good job of introducing the Better Speakers Series to the audience. You mentioned it inside the introduction. You didn't go into the great detail. Hey, this is a canned speech like tuna, like canned tuna or canned beans. So that was great. Because otherwise, you couldn't. Some people like to do that. Some people don't. It was fantastic. Let them know that what the speech was about. And you briefly mentioned it is part of the Better Speaker Series. So you didn't have to go into great detail about mentioning it. It's a standard speech. But it was very helpful also. You were very prepared because you had your handouts pre-printed before you came to the meeting, and that was great. And you had enough copies that each of the members and guests had their own copy to work with. Your vote for writing was very good because you was able to use some voice inflection when you gave your speech. Like the techniques you used to personalize the canned speech would be, use personal stories and use jokes. That was very good because the speech itself don't have jokes in it, just has content. So that was very good. You made it a lot more interesting and made it easier for audience to want to listen to what you had to say about it. one thing you could have maybe done differently would have been you had the visuals, and I don't know, there's one that you wanted to say doing this one. I guess there's probably you didn't say get on this line. Things were a little bit different. Maybe you could have had the slides show up on the computer screen. But this one was kind of weird today because it takes a little while to get used to use the monitor. But it's possible, but we didn't have enough time to really see how would people were using the Skype software or the conference software and PowerPoint. I know you can do it, but it takes a while to get used to it. But you did a fine job, even if you didn't have the PowerPoint going for the audience. Unfortunately, for Culture, I don't think she had access to your slides, but you know, in theory, the fact that Culture maybe could have emailed her or even had the slides going. But we can talk about that a little bit later. You did a fantastic job with what you had. And used the visuals well. You spoke very clearly. I can hear you good. The other members in the audience can hear you, and Coach can hear you more. That, well, the only thing I think you could have did differently would be if you could have used the PowerPoint. Fortunately, wasn't used today, but if you could have used it, that would be great. And the thing I like about the presentation was it would make the presentation your own presentation, not some standard, standard man. Fine. You made it interesting. So that was very good. Let's see. Now, based on the agenda, I have a time report for the speech evaluation. But based on how we have the agenda set up.
I apologize. I did not keep track of time for the evaluation. I did not know that was required. But next time I will. So it's good to learn.
Jimmy, that's no problem. But no, thank you very much for all the other time report. I knew the agenda may not jump out at you quite so easily because I know some takes a while to get used to seeing how the agenda is structured. You did a great job. Hopefully, maybe in the next meeting or a few weeks now, make it a chance to your time again at some point in the next few months. Okay, you did a great job today. Now, I will ask our president, first time, great job. Now is one of our potential new members. First time being our county, Clarence. Be sure with the review of our county report.
My eye count report is, thank you very much. The eye count report is actually 0.
Clarence, thank you very much for filling that and rolling the our county.
My pleasure.
Now, I will do the mayor's report. No eyes. There's the chef, but no grammar work errors and no pronunciation errors. Bernie used the word oxidation twice to work dark. Now, for the final part of the mayor's report, I will say the federal words and phrases I heard. Bernie said, stress, work, memory. I've been doing this all my life. Referring to making a fool out of myself, or well, not speak, you know, but age. Like, well, I'm doing this all my life. Visualization, cracks in my feet, deep breathing does work. Smile, relax your face. That is why I wear pants. And stride up to the lecture. And Mr. Miller, I love my daughter and I love my grandchildren. Clarence, progressive thinkers and deep breathing is referring back to what Bert also said, deep breathing. That was great uses of language today. And now we've got my general evaluators report sheet. Now we'll do a very brief Jimmy Rivals meeting. Well, we gathered in the meeting at 12 o'clock, and we took a recess and allowed time for more of our external members to either arrive or to connect remotely. Culture, well, thank you very much for connecting online today. Forgive me for not letting you in from the waiting room part of the software because I took a while to catch up to you. Did you wait in the lobby part? But thank you very much for connecting because I was standing up. I saw a box on the screen from here. Oh, hey, man, let's go check that box out. It was 2 people waiting, and I think it was Coach and Coach's cell phone. So thank you and your cell phone for connecting in today. We have 4 guests. One person is a young guest. And thank you very much for coming out today, Lonnie, Mr. Miller, and also your neighbors. Clarence, thank you for coming. Yes, and a potential near future member. We had a lot of fun today. Bernie did an excellent job as a speaker. Jimmy did a great job as timer in the first half of the time. Clarence did an excellent job as our program, given that you didn't have access to any of the manuals for re-uploading. Thank you for filling the role because you've seen that role done before, previously. Culture, thank you for being the tape tops master, given that the person on the agenda wasn't able to get in today. The timing was great. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the time was pretty great, so I got to speed up. I'm about to go over my time. We had a lot of fun. Now, feel that our meeting met the standard of excellence set forth by Toastmasters International. I will transfer control of the meeting to Mr. Bernie. Well, I'll transfer our presiding officer, Mr. Bernie.
Thank you, Robert. Mr. Toastmaster of the day. I'd like to give our guests an opportunity to comment on the meeting today. Do you have any comments you'd like to share with us?
I think everybody did great. That's my first time being here with you all. I look forward to attending more meetings. I did have one question.
Sure.
You are a part of all the other Toastmasters around town. Are you paying membership fees for every last one of them?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's why he's not rich.
Yeah. Okay.
Miller, do you have anything you'd like to share with us today?
Well, I think it was very, very much interesting because I've done this job before. What you're talking about, nobody fears of being a good speaker.
Yes.
It's something that has to be practiced on a daily basis.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. It's not like riding a bike where you can get on years later and just pick up where you left off. Right.
Yes, yes. But everybody has been here and doing very good so far.
Yes.
And he is the master. Really.
Clarence, do you have any comments?
I'm just having fun. Everybody's good people, seem like, so I enjoy coming on an afternoon like this and trying to get better. Everybody's doing good.
Excellent. Well, we have there was somebody else that emailed, expressed an interest, and I spoke with somebody, Kishore, can't remember his last name, but I did speak to him earlier this week, and he's out of town this week, but he should be joining us in March. So things are looking up for our club. Just like to call your attention to the back of the agenda once again. Our dues are due in March. For Jimmy, we'll get you in Clarence when you sign up, and Millennium. When you sign up, we'll get you squared away on pathways, and we can teach you all about the wonders of our new educational system. And we also have a spring conference, and I meant to look up the dates. Coulter, do you know the dates of our spring conference?
I believe it's May 17th, 18th, and 19th.
May 17th, 18th, and 19th, and that's here in Columbia, right?
Yeah, at the Embassy Suites on Greystone.
Right, okay, great. Okay, for the next time, I will update the agenda to have the dates and the location. Also, too, if you see the grid on the bottom there, I have actually updated it. I believe since the last meeting, or maybe it was prior to the last meeting, Robert had completed another competent leader designation. I think he's up to 15 of those now.
Yeah.
And we have one new member, and that's Jimmy. So thank you, Jimmy, for helping us. So at this point, I shall adjourn the meeting. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Colton.
Larry?
What's that?
No, Queen.
It's what kind of
Yes,
state?
Robert,
One question about this is, so they use the other speakers, they kind of
Speakers.
I know the names.
I have not logged in, but I know that Katie, I bet Katie got started, so I those all.
No. They're coming back.
I got it. I'm sorry. That's all I was talking about.
No.
Yeah. Each year, and they trade twice a year. And we actually had a 19,000 world championship. Okay. Did you get a currency?
Yes, sir. All right, see you next time.
Great, thank you.
So, these meetings, is that part of the membership fee, or do we have,
Okay.
the extra fees?
Okay, what I just mentioned, like the Toastmasters Leadership Institute, those are $15, and that usually basically covers the lunch, because your certain lunch we start about 8:30, 9 o'clock-ish, and they go to about 2:30. I don't think we've gone past 3 o'clock, but it's they break that down into several sessions, and they go over each of the officer roles, so everybody's trained on how to be president. I personally am the vice president of education. I've been president in the past. Our current president is out this morning. She's been out since the last officer September. So hopefully, Rob, like I said, he's our sergeant at arms. He's charged with getting our environment set up. So we have our officer training, and we learn pretty much how to do what we do. And once again, those are kind of like what I presented today. It's kind of like canned kind of tutorial, but they have somebody personalizing it so that everybody has something to take away from the training. And then, like I said, this past few weeks ago, we had the World Championship of Public Speaking from 2013 or 2014. He came and he gave us about an hour's talk about his journey to start out in Toastmasters up through taking the championship. And then he had another session about how we can add glory to our story. And he presented a speech, and he showed us some of the techniques he used in his speech that made it more appealing to people.
Okay.
So so you learn all these interesting things. And like I said, at the conference in the spring, like I said, I've never attended that. I usually don't get out to many of the other functions, but they will have, I believe they, you know, that they will have the district competition for the world public speaking, and those will be people from each of the different divisions. The way the competitions work is they start in club, and they go to an area, and several areas make up a division, and then the divisions make up the district, which is the state of South Carolina.
How much is that?
I don't know, but I can get you the price on what the conference would cost. In fact, it's probably on our district website right now. But there are people, because it's like I said, district-wide. People travel from throughout the state, and because it starts Friday night and then it's Sunday early afternoon. So people like in Greenville or something, they might travel and stay here. But if you're local, you probably just attend the functions and then go home at the end of the day. Yeah, but I can tell you what that costs. So
We will definitely be here
Okay.
in March for your March meeting.
thank you.
I'll look out for your email.
Okay, great. And
But-
do you have an application?
I do. I think
Okay.
he gave me one. And like a little price that says.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Super. Now, are you interested in joining us too?
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent.
He doesn't have an application.
I haven't.
Oh, thank you.
I actually was on this side of the room.
Perfect.
Y'all have any more questions about the program?
Yeah, we were
This is
discussing your
Conferences.
groups, conferences that you have coming up, and cost and
The price sheet is
okay. I was listening to everything.
Now, how long have you been down here?
It's on second week, sir.
Oh, so you're really just recently down
Yes.
here.
That's so fast. You're four. That's anytime. But you're still doing it. Yes, you are. I don't have to. Yes, but I really don't have to. I've been to other states, except for here. It's North Carolina.
I actually moved down from Hampshire.
that's how you get those certificates and stuff like that.
So I haven't quite acquired the
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter. No.
I think somebody's already spoken for you.
We're talking for you now.
You had snacks. No more snacks.
All right.
Oh, yeah. So then, like, the city council.
Right.
I noticed you hired
This is
people
good.
to get the certificates. Again, it's a type of job. Really, y'all get it.
Listen, okay?
She's tired when she gets home. She's in bed by 7:30 for the day.
Yes, he does.
Right, yeah.
Where is he? Leave that. Come on. Stop. Stop. You hear me? No? Come on.
About to leave. This meeting that I just attended, I'm about to be at work.
To the town, the funeral tomorrow. Thank you.
Okay, well, go ahead and meet me over at work.
How are you?
Oh, see that? You're supposed to do it.
Really?
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, meet me over at work. I'll be there in about 15 minutes.
Okay. Thank you.
Nice meeting you. Thank you, guys. Yes, I did. Yeah, okay.
It's like to come in the morning. But if I like anyhow if I miss my car food, then there's another car food at 12:30, which started today at 12:40, so I just reached office. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no problem. It's like, did you get an email yesterday from me? Yeah, it's basically potentially connected into your cell phone if you wanted to. I think I'm ready to get it stopped. Oh,
No, that's okay.
Still,
What was the day of the word?
oh, it was
Word of the day.
this one.
It's like frustrate, prevent. How to pronounce it?
Oh, Lord.
Word.
Mhm.
Word.
Yes.
See, expected, have balanced with frustrate, prevent.
Prevent. So try to prevent plans from maybe going to a party or going
I'm feeling through today.
Yes.
Frustrated.
because oh my. Well, like one the second he was like you know that story about the prince, the girl and the frog, she kisses the frog and make him turn into a prince. Do you remember that movie, right? Like, well, there was a old story of like a little girl found a frog and she thought like, hey, if she kissed the frog, it would turn into a prince. Well, her father found out about that and he tried to thwart her from kissing the frog because he didn't want to get a warning. So he like, you know how I got, like how like how sometimes best for frog get a warning here. So he tried to present it.
So, what is the pronunciation? Word.
On thwart.
Or board?
Yeah, thwart.
Word.
Yeah, thwart. Yeah.
We can. I thought we'll take pictures. Come.
Cheese. Yeah.
Actually, I missed my carpool in the morning. Then another carpool I get at 12:40.
Oh, okay.
So I just changed office.
So you just get it. Okay. Okay.
I don't drive here, so that is a big
Right.
challenge.
Right.
See, you have international driver's license?
No, I had the license of India, so that I like drove here for 2 months.